All right, what's up? What's up? Morning, Peter. Good morning, Fulton. Good morning, Web Searcher. Twin, what's up? DJT is up after the assassination attempt. So, I don't know if I'm going to trade DJT. It's not the type of stock I'd usually trade, but if it's volatile, then absolutely, I'll have to at least give it a couple attempts. See if I can get green on it. Spread's not terrible for $47 stock. You know, a 10 to 20 cent spread is going to be normal, which is actually pretty tight. Usually on stock like this, you'll see like maybe $1 a share or a 50-cent spread. So to see a spread about 10 cents, there's 4 cents, 5 cents. It's pretty not too bad. What else do we have here on the scan? All right, so we got DATS, leading gapper here. What's up, Zay? What's up, Felipe? What's up, Kyle? You have zero news here on DATS, Dat Chat. Kind of just up on no news, I guess. It is a low float. Let's see. DATS. 2.7 million shares for the float on DATS. So it looks like it's up on no news. Maybe we'll see a technical play on it. But it's not A+. Volume is not that high. I'd say it's very inconsistent. We had some little spikes of volume here and there, but for the most part, it's inconsistent. But we are holding a little bit of a trend here. So it's still trending up. So we'll see what happens at the open. Maybe we'll see an attempt to break out. It may give us some opportunity. Gus is saying sympathy move for the Trump situation. Could be. However, I'm not sure how DATS is related to DJT. Not sure. AREB, let's take a look. AREB. This one is up. Second leading gapper up 80%. So it does not have news as of today. The last news was recap successful launch at Country Stampede in Kansas. I guess it's a beer company. American Rebel Beer can now be purchased in 104 locations across Kansas. But no news as of today. No news as of today. Looks like we have this technical setup for a breakout here over 94 up to $1. If we can break over and hold $1, then yeah, July 11th was the recent AREB SEC filing. Let's take a look here. I have to pull up BAMSEC. Oops. So go for that break of $1 there. It looks like we're not quite holding over that level. You said AREB SEC filing, huh? Next scalper here, AMIX. Let's see what AMIX is doing. Some 60 cents all the way up to $1.57. Now giving back probably about more than half the gain. Trading higher, the company announced an agreement with RF Innovations to license intellectual property for Apex 6 radio frequency generator. So, unfortunately, once it starts to give back more than half of the gains on the day, it starts to get into the territory of the chances of this getting back to the highs is lower and lower and lower. You might be able to see a retest of VWAP, which could be a decent play at the open, but chances of 157 probably pretty slim. But we might be able to see a technical play here off the breakouts of this pivot. 114. We obviously have clear support down here. You can probably trade around these levels. If we do break down, looking for a reclaim and then a potential squeeze maybe of 113, 114. Maybe target 120. What's up, Chad? But this is the only one with news. It's up 50%. Doesn't mean I won't trade DATS or AREB, but those don't look that A+ either. I mean, AREB doesn't look bad on the technical. It looks very strong. We have some really good volume here coming into the open. So maybe it is AREB at the open. As long as we can base out at some decent level here, we might be able to see another curl with more continuation. I don't know, these levels here are from a different time, so let's delete that. I'd like to see the hold of a previous high. That would be ideal. This would also coincide with the 5-minute 9 EMA. So the 1 minute pullback also coincides with the 5-minute 9 EMA, which is at 84 cents. Take a look, 84 cents just about. Maybe it's a little bit lower. Maybe if we can base out around 85 to 87, could be nice. Could be a nice area. Right about a little bit lower, right about here maybe. We can base around here and then see another curl. Could be a decent move, but we'll see. DJT, AREB is a Trump theme play. American Rebel Light. It's a beer company. DJT. I mean, we're already up so much here on DJT. Holy crap. Holy crap. I don't know if this is like... It's not going to move like a small cap, that's for sure. It's the market cap is huge on this thing. Like, let's get our expectations clear here with DJT. It is not a low float. Well, it is 50 million share float. It's also a $47 stock, though. So it's likely not going to move like AREB or any sort of small cap stock we've seen recently. So let's just get our expectations in check. Doesn't mean you can't make money, but it's a different way. It's a different trading style than trading a 3 million share float or a 2 million share float that's priced at $2 or $3 or $5. It's a completely different trading style. What you'll find is likely the way that you'll trade small cap stock with a tight stop, with a break-even stop, and scalping likely does not yield the same results as trading a large cap stock. The large cap stocks need a little bit of breathing room, and need a little bit of patience to work. It's not always instant resolution. It's not always the instant resolution on the large caps. But you could still be right. So basing around this level, like I said, looking pretty decent. Nice. SCNI, let's see. SCNI, okay. What do we got here? SCNI shares surge as preclinical data for psoriasis therapy show promise. Pretty decent catalyst. Float, micro float, less than 1 million. It's a $6 stock. Holy crap. Okay. I think this could be decent. Recent reverse split. This is going to be one of those stocks that we're trading probably on Friday. That like Nexi or that other stock, IVP, similar price action. Since it's such a low float, it's going to be a little bit larger spread. And it could definitely make a decent move. It definitely has the attributes of a decent move here. So target 836. Breakout level. Could be, see, pre-market trading, you know, man, I don't know if it's going to get there pre-market, but if it gets there pre-market, I'm going to definitely regret not just trading it pre-market because it looks pretty decent. Let's grab 100 shares here at 80. Just going to look for a retest of 7. Just going to look at a retest of 7. Nothing crazy. See a retest of 7. Very conservative here. Conservative move here. Let's see. Break a 7 or retest a 7. Giving it some room to breathe here. 87. Can we see the push? Not quite. Not quite. It's a break-even trade. It could come a little lower. We'll give it a shot here, down here at 60. Can we get filled? 63, okay, and at 63, looking for that retest to 7. Can we see a green candle here? Candle about to close in 8 seconds. Let's see if this one can open up, hold the support here, and catch a little maybe bounce. Okay. Don't want it much lower than there. Come on. 69. Come on. Man, this thing is slugging here. 69, 71, 73, 75, 81. Come on. 7. I need to see 7, baby. Come on. Let's see 7. Let's see 7. Giving it some room on this one. Come on. Good enough. Good enough. Give me the exit. Okay, there we go. Not a bad trade. 25 cents. Definitely in these stocks, you got to give it some room to breathe, because or else you'll be getting chopped up on the spread. So there we go. You got that retest to 7. I got out at like 88. If I would have timed it correctly, I would have got out at 95. So it looks like it topped out at 9. Or no, it looks like it topped out at 97. The chances of me getting filled at 97 very slim, because of if I'm sending a limit order at 97, it's likely not going to fill me. And now look, we're back down to 50. So very good analysis there. Very good analysis. So very nice kind of technical play there, just to bounce off VWAP and the EMA there. Nice 25-cent trade. So only 100 shares. Just still practicing with that with this type of stock. Usually with this type of stock, I'm still kind of scalping in and out every 2 seconds. But yesterday or Friday, I started to give these trades a little bit more room, and I was able to pull out some decent trades on IVP on small size. So now, it's adding to the confidence for that type of style that you need to apply on these stocks. A little bit of larger spread and a little bit thinner. You could say a little bit thinner. They move fast because of the wide spread, but the risk is so high if you're hyper scalping because of the spread, which is why you need to give it that time. So practicing that discipline on this specific stock is important. For longer holds, do I change where my entries are? No, I don't change my entries. I don't change my entries. I think the entries are the same, but you can't get shaken out because the spread's so wide. If the spread's 10 cents, 20 cents, you'll still take the right entry, but the bid could still drop 10 cents and it could still be in play. You could drop 10 cents and come right back up. But when you see the bid drop 10 cents, you can't panic. You have to give it that extra room to come back up. And a lot of times, like we saw here, it comes back up. Even if I held at 80, it came all the way down to 44. I mean, that's a little bit too low. But when I was down at, let's say I got my entry there at 64, it came down to 50. It came down to 50. So I was down 18 cents. If I'm hyper scalping, I'm panic selling right there for a loss. However, if you're giving it that room to find the base and allowing the spread to kind of work itself out, it did come back up. But obviously, you don't want to hold it past to your stop. Past my stop is below the EMA. If it's closing down here and opening and closing down again, I need to be out. So there's a fine line, but you got to give it a little bit extra breathing room. So like if the entries are still the same, but you have to allow yourself maybe a 5 or 10 cent stop versus previously Or usually, if I'm hyper scalping, I'm a break-even stop. The problem I was finding though was that with the break-even stop on a 10-cent, 20-cent spread is just not. It's like a negative risk to reward because you're taking so many losses, and the losses are 10 cents because of the spread. So I'd say the entries are still the same, but you just got to give it that extra breathing room and widen your stop a little bit. If it doesn't work right away, got to be patient. As long as it still looks good, as long as the technicals still look good. Yeah, for longer holds, better to buy support than breakout trading. Yeah, most of the time, buying support is probably your better bet. However, if you miss a support entry, and all their entry is the breakout entry, you have to take it. I mean, because sometimes these breakouts are massive. On IVP, we were seeing massive breakouts. So if you miss a support bounce down here, getting in off the low, all you got left is this breakout. So you kind of just have to buy it and just be like, trust the strength of the stock. Trust the strength of the stock. Maybe put in a 15-cent stop. And even with the 15-cent stop, the price never went back down 15 cents. So, if you get in here for the breakout, your potential upside was $2 a share still. So the risk to reward was still there, even if you're getting in a little bit higher. Because these thinner stocks move so fast. They can move on a front side a couple dollars a share. Looks like it was a little choppy here at the highs though, after the high was put in. After the high was put in here, choppy. You break out, another couple cents and dump. But yeah, definitely, it also depends on where you're on the move. Early in the move, the breakouts, if you can get in on a breakout, it yielded like what is that, like $1? No, it was like 40 cents. And this breakout was another massive $1.80. This breakout was another, $1.80. So how much was I willing to lose there? I was willing to lose until a pattern didn't work, which was, what was that stock again? I already forget. I need to drink more coffee. SCNI, yeah. So I was risking below the 90 MA. It did go below it, but I didn't stop out because I wanted to give the candle some chance. That's also important to watch the candlestick when the candlestick closes. If the candlestick's closing at the low, I'm probably stopping out. But because we had time in the candlestick to bounce back up, I gave it some time. So my stop was a close below the 90 MA. But we got about 2.5 minutes here. We got SCNI curling back up. So I think this one looks pretty decent. So I'm going to watch this one. It's going to be my main watch for the open. And good luck. Stay calm, cool, and collected. And I'll catch you guys on the recap. All right. Good luck. Talk to you later. Drop that like. Subscribe if you're new. And peace out.